And with the
Tara,
cognitive thing, I know we're talking about like memory and functioning and things like that. But I know one thing that has been driving me nuts, and I'm very aware of it. I think that's fortunate, but my patience level is shot. Like I just don't have patience for things that I used to have, and I feel myself getting so worked up all the time. Whether it's my kids or just being in a grocery store and waiting in line and watching the person in front of me have like 10 things that don't bring up. Like I used to be okay with these things, but now I feel myself having to talk myself down, like it's all going to be fine, not a big deal. Or you mentioned technology, I think, Erin, I don't remember if it was before we started or after, but you forget a password and you have to go through the next 10 tries to try to get into your bank account. Like those things just almost drive me over an edge now, where I used to just be able to tolerate it and deal with it. So tell me it's not just me.
100%. I feel like there are days that my body is in fight or flight mode all day long. And it's just that it's like a hairline trigger for things not going well. And it starts with my patience. 100%. I've never been a very patient person. So it just to have it get even worse is, it's a little jarring because, sometimes, and then I'll end up getting mad at myself and then you feel worse. And now it's like this cycle that, it's hard to break for sure, Colleen.
Lisa mentioned, I think it was on the last pod, that we are sort of a micro generation, the Zennials. Was that on the last pod?
I think that was in the group chat.
Oh, okay.
She shared a video.
That's right. That's what it was. So we were all born in 1977, 76, right? No, 77. Lisa was born in 78, right? Or am I making that up?
She likes to say that she's the youngest.
But she was just the end of 77.
Yes.
So we span almost a year. I'm the beginning, she's the end, but it's all on the same calendar.
Everyone in between.
Older than I already feel. Woo.
I'm just demonstrating the whole memory issue. Like, when was I born? I don't know, 1970 something. Anyway, from like 77 through I think 83, it's known as the Zennials. It's like a micro generation that was born into analog and then grew up in digital and then was easily able to make the transition from analog to digital. But my question to you is, do you think that we are now seeing the result of that, and like in the form of us suddenly not being able to handle the tech anymore? Our brains are just like, no, this is not how we were made. This is not what we were, used to doing. And you've been doing it for too long. And now you just need to stop because you're losing it.
I identify more so with Gen X. Yeah. But as far as like the technology goes, like I do feel like the swiping on TikTok, or like even thinking back to like when I was dating, the dating apps, there is that just like grab my attention within 5 seconds. And I don't like that, so I don't want to have a 5-second attention span. But I do think somehow the technology is kind of leading us in that direction.
Yeah, I would probably say, Erin, like I look a little bit to my children, and it's, like this now mentality that, everybody has. And I think that there's a little bit of that mixed with my mental state too, like whether I'm at work or whatever, it just, the urgency that I think I already had in my work ethic is sometimes like affected now, where it's like the now. And I think that adds then to my overwhelm that already exists. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's like it's ultra urgency that sometimes is like, wait, am I feel like it ultra overwhelms me. Like ultra urgency is then ultra overwhelming. And I think part of it is probably just me putting it on myself because of that now mentality that just exists everywhere. It's like, do it now, do it yesterday, have it now.
This is why this podcast is so amazing, and this group is so good for me, because I have those feelings privately, and sometimes I feel like I'm the only one. Like I feel myself getting overwhelmed with tasks that 10 years ago would not have overwhelmed me. And I'll know it in the moment. Like, why is this stressing me out? I know that I'm going to get it done. I know I'm capable. I know it's just a matter of time. Like, why am I putting so much pressure on myself, and why am I getting worked up about it? And I think it's all pretty internal, which I think is dangerous for women. We have a really good ability as a gender to hold everything in and look okay. So people around you don't necessarily know what is going on inside. And so you're driving yourself nuts, even though you know that you're capable and you know that you'll accomplish the task, but somewhere along the way, you've just totally stressed yourself out internally, and it messes you up in so many ways. Like Megan, you and I talk a lot about our digestive system and our GI system. When I get myself worked up, it definitely shows itself that way. I think that's common. I was just talking to my 21-year-old daughter about that this morning, and she is unfortunately following in those footsteps too, where she stresses herself out and makes herself, have an upset stomach. And it sucks. I think, and as we get older, it doesn't get easier. And I think we just stress ourselves out about more things